In 2017, I was working at a digital marketing agency and felt like that was coming to an end, but ended up staying a year longer. And in 2019, a friend met me at a business conference and told me about an opportunity with Nextdoor Photos. They were looking to expand to the Raleigh market and needed an owner. And ironically, I had been at the conference with him and had just attended a session on real estate and starting a business. And so when he approached me with the idea of starting a real estate photography company, I was very intrigued based on that session I had just been in and thought maybe this is something that will work out. And long story short, we launched a few months later in August of 2019. What impressed me the most was that they had a goal to rescue and empower 10,000 people to get out of trafficking, human exploitation, and poverty. And in my mind, that was something that other people could do on the backside of an organization that's a nonprofit. But in this case, it was a company hiring individuals who previously had been in human trafficking and slavery and bringing them into a workplace where they were getting a fair salary, housing, mental health development, trauma response therapy, and everything else they needed to recover from horrific situations and be brought into a healthy workplace. So since 2019, we've been able to employ and bring on over 500 individuals in 3 countries across Asia and Africa. And I'm really impressed and continue to be impressed day in and day out by the people we have in those teams that they're leading, they're organizing, and they're facilitating great business practices, and we're seeing transformation in their lives. Most recently, I heard a story of a family of a young man who had actually grown up in the orphanage that we partner with in Nairobi, Kenya. As an 18-year-old, he had to leave the orphanage as he was aging out and needed a job. That's when he found Nextdoor Photos, and we were able to bring him into our editing partners there in Nairobi, give him a job, give him the things he needed to succeed in life and to continue to build on what had been deposited into his life up until that point. And so now we're not only paying him a salary, but it's funding his entire family to have housing and to have what they need to live healthily day in and day out. What sets us apart in this market is not just the full comprehensive suite of products we offer, but that we're locally owned. Myself, my sales director, our admin team, and our photographers are all based in Raleigh. They have relationship with our clients on a face-to-face level. And so we love being able to come to offices, see the people that we work with, and be engaged on a personal level. Most other companies that are local don't have the capacity to offer a 2-hour opportunity to book or a next day turnaround. And on the flip side, a lot of our national competitors don't have the customer service that we offer. And so we think we have the best of both worlds with a local team that's going to give you great customer service, availability, and relationship because we're based here in Raleigh, North Carolina. So right now, when I'm not in the office, which is at my house, I have a newborn to take care of. And so it's been really fun. Me and my wife just had a baby 5 weeks ago. And because of Nextdoor Photos and the flexibility of my role, I've been having a lot of great time being able to spend time with my daughter, Olivia, and my wife. Outside of having a baby, I love being outside in the outdoors. I love taking trips out to the Smoky Mountains to do fly fishing, and you'll oftentimes find me at home with friends, playing board games, and just having a good time around the fire. Some of my favorite things about Raleigh are the food, the festivals, and all the fun things you can do in the area. Last year, I went to the International Bluegrass Festival, which was a ton of fun. Highly recommend it. There's tons of food trucks in the area. Bulgogi, shout out, is my favorite. Let's be honest, there's so many great parks in Raleigh. Some of my favorites are Jordan Lake and Lake Johnson. I love being out in the water and fishing and kayaking. So if you love being on the water, there's so many places in the area that I would recommend. For the last 3 years, we've had the great privilege to work with Carolina Collective Realty and hundreds of homeowners to help them list their homes and sell quickly and to sell for the price point that you're listing at. And so we just want to say thank you for the partnership that we have and the opportunity to work with you.